What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD, and welcome back to another video. Now this is a different video compared to what I actually have been doing. I haven't done a video like this since I think it was April. Now this is a podcast. Welcome back to episode 4 of TheGamingD's podcast. I hope you guys do enjoy this. I'm going to be having a lot of gaming related stuff in this podcast, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Not to sound boring or anything, but honestly, that's all I have to say. If you're noticing me looking around or looking straight at the screen that I'm looking at, it's because I'm playing a game while I'm talking. So yeah. Also, if you guys would like other people in this podcast, if you know anyone that would want to be in it, please tell me. I think that would be cool to have another person in here with me, having a nice conversation and just having a good time. Now, I have quite a few things that I want to talk about. So, for example, I want to talk about the Star Wars Battlefront 2 situation. So there, if you don't know what I'm talking about by this Star Wars Battlefront 2 situation, it's where Disney, EA, and I think there's one other company or something like that, they ended up taking away the microtransactions from the game, which was a good thing, but sadly they're going to be bringing it back, and there's just a whole situation where you need to spend hours, I mean actually thousands of hours upon thousands of hours in order to unlock different heroes, just because you can only get a certain amount of points a day or something, and then you gotta wait 3 hours before you can get those many points again. So it's kind of like they're treating it like a mobile game, and when I heard about that, I was like, yo, this is dumb. I played the beta. The beta was amazing. I loved it. It was really fun, but what are they doing to this game? Honestly, I think they ruined it, and the only reason on why they took away the microtransactions is because they do not want any bad things going on with the Star Wars brand. That's pretty much what Disney wanted. So it's like, you guys need to figure out your stuff. People spent $100 on different editions of the game to have these characters, and half of the people don't even have them, or they're not even able to get them. So I think that's dumb. That's dumb, and they need to fix that as soon as possible, because Star Wars is a big franchise. I could think of it would be kind of like a Call of Duty franchise if they released more games of it, but it's big just with the name Star Wars. So if it had any other name, it probably wouldn't be big, but just because it says Star Wars on it, it's a really big game, and a lot of people are expecting a great game, just like the movies. But sadly, EA messed up another game. So what do you expect, honestly? Now, another thing I want to talk about is Fortnite. If you don't know what Fortnite is, it's a big multiplayer game that came out for free. So I think everyone can buy it for free unless you want this story or a single player mode on it. Then you have to pay $40 for just the single player. So I think that's kind of dumb. But it's a big multiplayer game with 100 people in it, and you're pretty much fighting to the death. The final one is the winner. It's exactly like Player Unknown Battle, whatever. I don't even remember the name of the game because I don't play it and I don't really watch it either. It's pretty much it's like a copy of that game. Fortnite is, but Fortnite is one more child friendly. It's not as realistic as you'd think. Two, it's kind of cartoony, so I think it looks more. I don't know. Something about it. It's people like this more right now, than they do the other game right now. So that's kind of weird. But I want to talk about things that I don't really like about the game, and that I think they're doing wrong about it. Sorry, I had to yawn. So Fortnite, there's a lot of people playing it right now. And honestly, I enjoyed it a crap ton when it first came out. Now, it's unique. It's a unique game, especially coming to console. It's kind of like H1Z1 and kind of like DayZ in a way, where you go get all your stuff. But the only difference is between those games, this one you can actually build stuff to defend yourself. So you can find traps and you can put them around and possibly get people. You can build walls right in front of you while someone's shooting at you. So it's different in a way compared to all these other things, like other type of games. But oh my god, I need to take a drink. Hold on. Now, the way this is different, and I don't think it's going to work that good, mainly is because of the different variant weapons. Who was it? I was watching a podcast. I think it was the H3 podcast, which is amazing. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. Ethan and Neela are amazing, and then their guest, they always have Post Malone on there, and he's hilarious. But in this game, for one, there's microtransactions. So if you want the best stuff, you want your character to look cool, you have to use microtransactions. Because as far as I've played, unless you come in first place each time, you're not gonna get any of the coins. So that's something I dislike. If you hear like a spaceship taking off, that's my PlayStation. But you're probably gonna be hearing it this whole time because my PS4 is old and dusty. But again, back the microtransactions. I was watching the H3 podcast, and they had a Twitch streamer, Dr. Disrespect, on there. Now, he's known for playing PUBG. That's the name of the game, PUBG. He was a game developer for, I think it was Sledgehammer Games. He built maps for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which I thought was pretty damn cool. But for some reason, he's like, hey, okay, well, it wasn't for some reason. It was an obvious reason. They were talking about the game. And Ethan's like, hey, why do you, what do you think of PUBG? Or not PUBG, Fortnite? Because he hasn't seen him really play Fortnite on the streams before. And he's like, I don't know. I don't really like it. I like realism, just the way he talks. But he doesn't like it because of the way they made the game. Just even he said that the Different variant weapons aren't going to. They're not going to help people fall in love with the game. I started liking the game before they had all these like crazy variants. They had like the standard, like, the common, and then the green ones, and then I think like blue and purple. Now they have like 3 other variants, and I don't like that. And people who play the game a lot figure out where all of these items are, and they do not change locations. There's one map only, just like PUBG, and they do not have random locations for all the stuff. So it sucks. It sucks. Everyone goes to the spots where they know all the good stuff is. And if you go there, you're most likely gonna die, because you're most likely not gonna get the items. But if you go somewhere else, you could find some items, decent items. You could get a bunch of kills if you sneak up behind people and bop in the head, and you're gonna end up dying at the end by someone with an extremely good sniper rifle or a rocket launcher. Those are fun. Those are really fun. So yeah, Fortnite, you were my cup of tea when you first came out, but I don't like you anymore. I'll play you from time to time, but I'm not really liking your future. It kind of reminds me, I'm looking at it right now, Friday the 13th, the game. That game had so much potential, but they messed up. First, they released freaking random, like, more clothing DLC. They released a retro Jason that was like purple. They released emotes. Like, who the hell's gonna be using an emote when you're trying to find stuff and possibly kill Jason, or like get the hell out of there? What else? They added this freaking summer pack where it's like each character has like a swimsuit, and of course everyone's gonna be using Tiffany Cox because she's hot in that bikini she's in. Trust me, she's hot in that bikini. And then they added like the same exact maps. Three of the same exact maps. 3 of the only maps they have on there. But they added 3 more. Alright, so it makes 6 maps. But the only difference is it's the same first 3 maps. They're just a little, they're like 50% smaller, so the matches go by way quicker. And I don't know why they did that, because it's supposed to be a challenge. You're supposed to be challenging yourself to survive, but no, they messed up the game by doing this retarded map DLC, and it's dumb. And in the future, they're gonna be adding possibly single player, but we're gonna have to wait until like March or June of next year, like around that time, until we get that stuff. So yeah. Game developers these days are just retarded. They know they have a game that's gonna be very successful, and then they shit the bed. Like, with Friday the 13th, they had their big server issue, and they had server issues for like a month. That's mainly what killed it for me, and also what killed it for me is no one used their mics. So I don't know. I'm gonna stop ranting about Friday the 13th. But yeah, Fortnite, you lost me. Maybe I'll come back if you get I'd say 2 more maps. I'll stay for another like maybe 2 months, a month for each map. But other than that, I got nothing. The next game I want to talk about is City Skylines. I did you're gonna be hearing clicking from my mouse. City Skylines. What? Alright, over a month ago, I released a game review on it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. City Skylines is a game where it's kind of like Sims. If you've ever played Sims, dude, I look like I honestly look like I was crying like 2 seconds ago. I think it's just because I'm really tired. But yeah, I uploaded it a month ago. It's like Sims, but you're not following people. You're following you're the mayor, and you're building an entire town or city. And there's a problem with it on PlayStation right now that I think is honestly dumb, and something with their DLCs that are going to be coming out. So November 14th, they released a DLC for the PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know about Xbox One, but when I go onto the game and I want to purchase the DLC, now you'd think the DLC would be like, I don't know, like $5 for a game like that. Like, the game was, I think, $39, like $39.99, with not that much content on it. Plus, you would have to buy like a season pass, and I think the DLCs are like $15 each, and I'm really hoping they're not. But on PlayStation, it shows that you can purchase the DLC in the game once you load it in. It says push triangle, you can go to the store and purchase it. But when you push triangle, it doesn't even show up in the damn store. So they need to fix their shit. They need to fix it, honestly. But that's all I want to say about that game. Other than that, it's a great game. Very time consuming. I've spent many of hours on that game, and I honestly don't wish I ever had those hours back. But yeah. So, I want to talk about Destiny 2. Destiny 2 came out recently, within the past month and a half, maybe. Yeah, a month and a half. I think the beginning of October, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, my eyes, they're so shiny. But yeah, Destiny 2, honestly, I'm kind of giving up. I'm kind of giving up on them. What is it? Bungie that makes the games. I feel like giving up on them just because they never learn. So, me and Jack, we beat the story within, I'd say, a day and a half. And it would have been done a lot quicker, but I had to go to work and he had to go to school. So, I would say maybe about, I'd say between I'd say around like 7 to 10 hours of gameplay, we beat the story. And it's like, what else do we do? We beat the story. You want to play Crucible? No. People are annoying on there. No, I can't do it. No, I can't do that. Alright. You want to do some raids? No, dude. I don't want to do that. Alright. Oh yeah, there's nothing else to do in that game. That game, I would say it's a copy of the first Destiny, but it's not. They did upgrade stuff here and there, but they made it the same length story-wise, and then you can do the same stuff when you're done the story. You can go to the social area, hang out for a little bit, do some Crucible games, hang out with some online people. Well, if you want to do some side quests, after you've done the main story quest, you can do that. Oh, and then if you want to get some raid armor, you go do that, and your weekly heroic chat, you can go do that. They need to do something with that game. Like, if they're gonna make a third one, they better make it an actual game that is worth the price that they're giving. Now, they're gonna do the same thing they did with the last game, and that is exactly this. First DLC will come out, alright? They'll be promoting that, blah blah blah, get the season pass. No one buys the season pass, so they're like, here, we will do this. We will, do a bundle. So if you want this, you gotta go buy the game again. You gotta go buy it for another $60. So you get the full game plus that one DLC. Then the second one comes out. Alright, no one bought the season pass still. We're gonna do a bundle. We're gonna do you're gonna pay $60 for the whole game with 2 DLCs added onto it for the price of one whole game. So you gotta buy the game 3 times right there already. Wait, there's more. You gotta buy the 3rd DLC. Oh, we're gonna do a bundle. We're gonna do a bundle still, guys. We're gonna do a bundle. It's gonna be the original game with the 3 DLCs added on to the game. So it's gonna have a special name, like the Destiny Trilogy or Destiny 2 Trilogy or something like that. Or like kind of like they did like Destiny, the Taken King, like they did with the last one. It's retarded. They need to figure out their stuff too. Game developers these days do not get it. They don't get what it takes to make a good game last until the next game. Now, I'm gonna cycle into a good game this year. Call of Duty World War II. Now, the story of this is amazing. I am honestly debating. Alright, how about this? If Treyarch next year, 2018 COD, does not make a great Call of Duty, and a great Call of Duty, so that's able to compete with World War II, then I'm gonna say Sledgehammer Games is my favorite COD maker. Only because I loved the hell out of Advanced Warfare. I was trying to think of the name. Advanced Warfare, the story was amazing. They put so much detail into it, and they made it seem like a movie. Like, they honestly made it seem like it was an actual movie. The zombies was alright. It was unique. It was different than before. You had, different variant zombies with, some with gas on them, where if they come near you, they can kill you slowly. You got ones that could blow up, You got ones that are on, they're electrical, so if they touch you, it zaps you or something, disables your exosuit. The gun printer or whatever it's called, the 3D scanner. You could pack a punch your gun 20 times, and that's with every gun in the game, plus more. That's fun. That was unique. That was amazing. The zombies, I think that was the best looking zombies game, graphic wise, and it was each zombie was very, very detailed, and you could tell. I have multiple pictures of them on my Facebook, of a zombie, half of its head just shot off, and you can just see his tongue and his teeth from the bottom of his jaw, and you can see down into his neck. It's very detailed. And then the multiplayer was fun. I liked the multiplayer on that way better than I did on Black Ops 3 and whatchamacallit, Infinite Warfare. The only difference between those games I didn't like the progression. You know how long it took to level up in Advanced Warfare, but overall it was a great game. Like Sledgehammer's taking it to a whole new level. They have a unique gun sound. Like I feel like every developer for COD has a different gun sound. So Sledgehammer has more of a authentic gun sound, like more realistic. Uh, Treyarch has um, I'd say like a lower pitched gun sound. Like they're deeper. It's like a deeper sound. And then you got freaking Infinity Ward, where all their games, the guns, friggin' just sound like you're shooting pea shooters, like dee 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 dee. You know, like if you go back to like MW3, all of the guns sound the same that are automatic. Dead serious. Go look it up. But Call of Duty did it right this year. I like it. The only thing I did not or do not like is the servers. They obviously had troubles with that. The social area, for some reason, every time I go into the headquarters, I'm the only one there. And I don't know how to fix that. And I'd say every year Call of Duty has this issue. They have certain guns that are very overpowered compared to others, so I think that's a problem. I'm gonna hurry up with this final one, or these final two things. WWE 2K18. It's a great game. I love it. It's a really fun game, but it is hard, and it's way harder than it used to be. For example, I'm stuck on a story mission, and it's cool compared to the recent games. If you're in the story and you haven't, like, it has a set story and you have to do that story. You can, like, go off and do these side things and stuff like that, but you have to do the story. If you don't complete it, you cannot move on. So I'm at the point where I won the Money in the Bank. I was the United States champion. Then I had an opportunity to cash in the briefcase. I got screwed over by Triple H. My dog just scared the hell out of me. Dude, you just scared me, dude. But you just scared me. But yeah, I got screwed over by Triple H. Then I ended up quitting, lost my title, obviously, because I quit. I came back a month later, and I got put into the Royal Rumble, and I'm stuck at the Royal Rumble. I come in at number 1, and it's the easiest way to eliminate people now, and it's annoying. You think I would be like, oh yeah, it's easy to eliminate people now. I love it. No, I don't. I like the old way where you would have to hit the correct buttons. If you mess up, then, you know, they break out of it or whatever. Or the bar that would come across, and you have to stomp it right on the certain point. And I liked that. This game, you can throw someone against the ropes if they're resting there, just like, oh, yeah. Then you can just run at them, hit them, clothesline them over, and they're out. Or you could pick them up and throw them over the ropes. And, like, sometimes you cannot prevent getting thrown out. Like, it does it automatically. And that's the most annoying thing. Like, I'll get to, I don't know, like the 15th person in, and I'm supposed to win the Royal Rumble, but this 15th person will come in, my guy will be beat up, and he'll throw me against the ropes, clothesline me because I have no reversals left, and then I'm done. I can't do anything. And I gotta restart, and it pisses me off. Freaking, oh my god. between EA and 2K, they piss me off. They piss me off. Alright, now I'm gonna stop ranting about WWE and how angry it makes me. I'm gonna talk about YouTube, and this is gonna be my final thing that I talk about for this podcast. Now, YouTube has been going through a situation lately that I have not liked at all. Now, I've, for the most part, fixed this situation when it comes to... Or how about this? What I've realized since the adpocalypse. So, when the adpocalypse happened, obviously the, what's it called? The suggestion list, like, 1 minute I'll be on someone's suggestion list, next minute I'm not even on it, and I don't know why. Obviously it's YouTube, and I feel like they're doing something when it comes to gamers. Now, I have so many videos that are not able to be monetized anymore. Obviously some of my high school stories, because those are something. But when it comes to, like, my old Counter-Strike videos, most of those aren't monetized anymore, just because of just one thing that's said in the video or something like that. They're not advertiser friendly. Frickin' crap. Even back when I was doing my my Madden 18 long shot playthrough, that, nothing in that is bad. Nothing in it's bad at all. It should all be monetized and should all be, friendly. But I titled one of them "Cole Stole a Kiss." Now, it's because after their long shot game, like at the final of the series, they're celebrating, and the girl that's, like, helping us out and, like, the guy's best friend kiss, and then that's it. That's the only, like, part in that where it's like, hey, and the only reason why I think it got demonetized was because how many views it was getting, because of the freaking title. Then you got other things, like my old Counter-Strike videos, obviously, high school stories. I think I had a couple game reviews that were demonetized, and they're game reviews. Like, come on, what are you doing? Let's see what else I had. It's annoying. YouTube is annoying, and honestly, a year ago, I was on a roll. I was loving what I was doing. I was having fun uploading videos. Lately, when it comes to all this YouTube stuff, I'm not getting as many subscribers as I used to. Maybe because I'm not uploading like I used to. I used to be uploading, like, at least 3 times a week. Now I'm uploading, like, once a week. Unless there's a game that comes out, and then I upload twice. But it's dumb. I was hoping when Madden came out, Madden 18, that I was gonna be able to, start a Madden channel. Have a lot of Madden content. I did decent content, like, views when it came to all my long shot story mode episodes, and, like, leading up to the release of Madden, I was doing pretty good on all of my videos, but then it crapped the bed, and I don't know what to do. I was hoping, like, anyone who starts YouTube starts it off for fun. I started back in 2010 doing a wrestling channel, and I was having fun doing it. While I was doing it, I was like, man, because I was getting, at the time, I was getting like what I thought was really cool views, but again, I was only like 11 or 12. Now I'm 19, and it's like way different. I was that age, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I love doing this. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really cool. And then I found out that I could possibly get money doing something that I really like. Then stuff happened, and I stopped doing the wrestling videos. And then I was like, alright, what do I do? I started a vlog channel. I tried to vlog, and that didn't work out for me. Like, it probably could have if I continued, but honestly, it didn't work out for me. And I didn't really enjoy vlogging. I enjoy sitting down and just, talking, which have been doing for like 40 minutes now. But I couldn't do it. And then when I turned like 14, I got into video games quite a bit. Like, I played video games throughout my whole life. N64, I used to play the GameCube with my sister all the time. I used to play PS2 with my sister all the time. I ended up getting a PS3. I had a good time with that. Then, like 6 months after the PS4 came out, I ended up getting that. And then I tried getting into PC gaming, but obviously PC gaming is really expensive. So I never really got into that. But once I got into like playing video games, I was like, alright, I turned my vlog channel into a gaming channel. And then that didn't work out. I wasn't getting what I expected. Like, the outcome wasn't what I expected. And then me and D-Baller XX we were friends. He knew about my YouTube channel, I knew about his, and me and him were good friends, and we started our own YouTube channel, gaming channel. It was I think by the time we ended it, we had like 90 something subscribers. Like, that was the most I ever had. It was more than he had. And then we got in, all the stuff we went into. If you don't, it's on my channel somewhere, you'll find it. We stopped talking. He deleted videos he made, and then I was like, you know what, whatever, this channel is useless now. So I deleted that and started this channel, and I started uploading on this channel, and I took it serious. And it was serious to the point where I was doing better than D-Baller was on his channel for about like a year and a half, maybe. And I had more subscribers than him, and then I stopped uploading completely. I stopped uploading for like 3 months, and then he found his rhythm, got up there, got a bigger channel than I do. Again, congrats to you, Devin. And through that time of when I stopped making videos, I was like, alright, something's changing with YouTube. It was changing quite a bit. I would love for this to be something that I do every day of my life and get paid to do it. I think it would be really cool. Like, I feel like people like me do not become successful on the internet. I have a very strong opinion. People don't like that. Also, I don't make the content that everyone would enjoy. I'm not the next Jake Paul, alright? But, yeah. YouTube changed, and then the adpocalypse came. and I started losing subscribers instead of gaining them because of course, the apocalypse. I wasn't uploading because when I wouldn't get as many views as I used to because my videos wouldn't pop up in the suggestion bar. So I don't know what's gonna happen to my YouTube channel. Honestly, what I'm trying to do, like, I'm dealing with stuff in real life. I'm fresh out of high school. I need to focus on my job that I have. Need to focus on being able to afford my house that I'm in. And yeah, YouTube right now is my side project. My full-time thing is supporting the people around me and doing my job to support the people around me. Like me, I wish I could say it. I wish I could. Oh my god, dude. All I need to say is he needs a computer. That's all I need to say. But yeah, guys, YouTube is different. It needs to figure out they need to figure out what's going on. And I hope you guys do understand what I mean by all this. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode 4 of the podcast. I know you saw only 2 fingers right there, but I did put up 4. I sneezed. But yeah, that's just about it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like if you want to see more. Comment down below if you agree with me at all with the stuff that I've been saying. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.